Good afternoon, aloha, and welcome to the Hawaii State Senate Committee on Health. I'm Jarrett Kyohokalole, Chair of the Health Committee. This meeting is being streamed live on YouTube. In the unlikely event that we need to abruptly end this hearing due to technical difficulties, the committee will reconvene to discuss any outstanding business on Wednesday, April 13th at 1 p.m. in Conference Room 225. And a public notice will be filed on the legislature's website. This is a 90-minute hearing. So for individuals testifying in person, I will call you first, followed by those participating remotely shortly thereafter. You will have 2 minutes to share your testimony. For testifiers participating remotely, your audio will be muted and video disabled until shortly before it is your turn to testify. If there are temporary technical glitches during your turn, we may move on due to time constraints, but we will try and circle back to you to give you an opportunity to testify. We appreciate your understanding and remind you that the committee has your written testimony. I've reviewed all of it, and so there's no need to read the testimony that you've submitted, but feel free to add any additional remarks you feel like you'd like to make in person, or that is not necessarily reflected in the written version of your remarks. I'll be reading a list of individuals who submitted testimony for each measure, and we apologize if the closed captioning doesn't accurately transcribe your name. If you're interested in reviewing the testimony, please go to the legislature's website. You'll find a link on the status page for each measure. So we'll move to the first. We have a number of governor's nominations to the various boards and commissions. So we'll move to the first one, which is Governor's Message 640, submitting for consideration and confirmation to the Hawaii Advisory Commission on Drug Abuse and Controlled Substances, nominee Lilinoi Kauahikaua, for a term to expire June 30th, 2023. First up, we have the Department of Health in support.
Aloha, Mr. Chair, Senator. Good afternoon, John Valera from the Department of Health, standing in strong support on our written remarks and standing by for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all the live testimony that we have registered. Is there anyone else in the room or on the internet who'd like to testify on GM 640? Okay, do we have the nominee? Okay, not necessary that she attend. Oh yeah, please go ahead.
Aloha.
Aloha, go ahead.
I just mahalo for the nomination and appreciate the opportunity to join the commission.
Thank you very much. I'd also like to note I'd also like to note submitted written testimony, all in support from Ekolumea Nui, the Mapuna Lab at the Thompson School of Social Work, Susanna Helm, Sherry Daniels, Jackie Hong, Lindsay Ann Pacheco, Creelan Eisenberg, Jerry Gertz, Stephen Morse, Jim Kauahikaua, and one individual submitting late testimony. That's all the testimony we received, so we'll move to the next nominee. This is Governor's Message 641 for consideration to the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Maui Service Area Board, Megan Kosaka, for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Department of Health.
Hi, Stacey Haitsuka, Department of Health. We stand on our testimony in strong support of Megan's nomination.
Thank you very much. That's all the testimony we received on this governor's message. Is the nominee on? Okay, we'll move to the next measure. These are the two governor's messages, 642 and 644. For consideration to the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Oahu Service Area Board, Margaret Jackson for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Department of Health.
Stacy again, Chair for Department of Health, and we stand in strong support of Margaret Jackie Jackson for her nomination to both.
Standing in support. Thank you
Thanks.
very much. That's all the submitted testimony we have. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Ms. Jackson, go ahead.
I just want to say thank you for the nomination. Thank you for the Department of Health for the recommendation. And I just look forward to partnering with the other members of the board.
Thank you very much. We'll move to the next nomination, Governor's Message 643, for consideration to the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Oahu Service Area Board, Randolph Hack, for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Department of Health.
Stacy from Department of Health, we stand in strong support of the nomination for Randy Hack for the Oahu Service Area Board.
Okay. So, if you intend to stand in support for all of the nominees that you, sorry?
Only one more.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just stand. You don't have to walk up and sit down and say that you're standing. Let me see. Oh, that's all the submitted testimony we have for Mr. Hack. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay. And the nominee?
I'm willing to serve another term on the Oahu Service Area Board on Mental Health and Substance Abuse. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hack. Is there anyone else online or in the audience who'd like to testify on this governor's message? Okay, seeing none, thank you very much. We'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 667. Emily Dong, for consideration to the Board of Certification for Operating Personnel in Wastewater Treatment Plants, for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Department of Health. We also have, they were in support. We also have Robert Souza in support. And Ms. Dong, please go ahead.
Thank you for your nomination to both the state and to DOH.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there anyone else in the room or online who'd like to testify on this nomination? Okay, seeing none, thank you again, Ms. Dong. We'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 668 to the Board of Certification of Operating Personnel in Wastewater Treatment Plants, Maria Yamashita, for a term to expire June 30, 2023. Department of Health. Okay, they were in support. We also have Bryson Hosaka in support. Is there anyone else who would like to testify on this nomination?
I am
Okay,
also
here-
in support. Emily Dong, in support of Maria.
Okay, thank you very much. Is the nominee on?
Hi, yeah, sorry, my video is not working right now, but
That's okay, please proceed.
yeah, thank you to DOH, Bryson Hosaka, and also Emily Dong for the support.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions for the nominee? Okay, then we'll move on to the next nomination. This is Governor's Message 669. To consideration to the Disability and Communication Access Board nominee Anthony Akamine for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Let me see. Oh, we have Disability and Communication Access Board in support. Mr. Shaw.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chair Kalole. DCAB stands in strong support of Mr. Akamine's nomination, and this will be a reappointment. So we're enthusiastic about his reappointment. So we hope it goes through. Thank you very much. Mahalo.
Thank you very much. We also have Terry Lynn Higashi in support. Is there anyone else in the room or online who'd like to testify on this nomination? Okay, any questions? Okay, do we have the nominee on? Okay, we'll move to the next nomination, Governor's Message 670, considering to the Disability and Communication Access Board, nominee Rosanna Daniel Kanetake for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Mr. Shaw again in support. You're on mute.
Of Ms. Daniel Kanetake. So it's a reappointment, and we're lucky to have her as well. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all the testimony we have on this nomination. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, do we have the nominee? Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you for the nomination, and I look forward to serving with the rest of the board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
No, but thank you for volunteering to be of service.
Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 671, for consideration to the Disability and Communication Access Board, Violet Horvath, for a term to expire June 30, 2026. First up, we have Dr. Buen Consejo Lam in support.
Aloha, everyone. Senators Committee, thank you so much. JAPSM stands in strong support of Dr. Horvath, and we really look to her to help be that bridge so that the medical school can better support the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Mr. Shaw, also in support.
Yes, DCAB stands in strong support, enthusiastic support. We value Dr. Horvath's membership on our board, and so mahalo for the opportunity to testify in support.
Thank you very much. We also have written testimony, both in support, from Karen Clem and Paula Morelli. Is there anyone else in the audience or on the internet who would like to testify? Okay, seeing none, Dr. Horvath, please proceed.
I just wanted to say mahalo to Kirby and DCAB for the renomination, and for Dean Jairus Hedges and Dr. Lee Buen Consejo Lum and the others who submitted testimony in support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions for the nominee?
No, but I also want to thank you for volunteering to be of service. We appreciate that.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 672, for consideration again to DCAB, Ronald Awa, for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Mr. Shaw in support.
Yes, DCAB, again, strong support. We're lucky to have Mr. Awa on our board. He provides a wealth of experience as an architect, especially for facility access for persons with disabilities. And so mahalo nui for the opportunity to stand in support of his nomination.
Thank you very much. That's all the testimony we have on this nominee. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, is Mr. Awa on?
I think he had a conflict, Chair.
Okay, that's okay. We'll move to the next nomination. This is Governor's Message 673 for consideration to the Language Access Advisory Council, Barbara Tom, for a term set to expire June 30, 2024. First up, Office of Language Access in support.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, Senator San Buenaventura. Afirak Damungulan, the Executive Director for the Office of Language Access. We stand on our written testimony in support of this nomination. And available for any question you may have, Chair.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Liza Ryan Gill in support. Okay. We also have written testimonies submitted, all in support of the nominee from the Hawaii Coalition for Immigrant Rights, the Pacific Gateway Center, Jeremiah Brown, Greg Uchishiba, and Dina Yoshimi. Is there anyone else who would like to testify on this nominee?
Aloha, JAPSM would like to strongly support Barbara Tom. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Ms. Tom, please go ahead.
Thank you for the support, everyone. And I look forward to serving on this language access committee or advisory council. I look forward to it, as I've been working for over 30 or 40 years on language access and improving it for the state. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, any questions for the nominee?
Nothing except, thank you, Ms. Tom, for volunteering to be of service. Thank you.
Okay, we'll move to the next nomination. GM 674, again to the Language Access Advisory Council, Lydia Pavan, for a term to expire June 30, 2024. Office of Language Access.
Good afternoon again, Chair and Senator. The Office of Language Access stand on our written testimony in strong support of nomination of Ms. Puan, and are very available for any question the committee may have.
Okay, thank you very much. We also have the Domestic Violence Action Center submitting testimony in support. Is there anyone else who'd like to testify on this nomination? Okay, is the nominee on?
Present, Chair.
Okay, any questions? All right, we'll move to the next nomination. That's Governor's Message 675 and 676. Charlotte Huang, for consideration to the Language Access Advisory Council, term to expire June 30, 2022. Again, Office of Language Access.
Good afternoon again, Chair and Senator. So the Office of Language Access stand on our written testimony in strong support of Ms. Huang to the Council and available for any question the committee may have.
Thank you very much. We also have Belinda Fagan in support. Is there anyone else who'd like to testify? Okay, Ms. Huang, please go ahead.
Thank you for Office of Language Access for the second nomination, and I'd be happy to serve a second term. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
Nothing except thank you for serving, Ms. Wong, and volunteering to serve again.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 677, Suzanne Schulberg, to the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs, a term to expire June 30, 2024. Oh, Executive Office on Aging. Sorry, I knew you were queued up. You were ready. I wasn't.
It's a Friday. Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, Senator. Thank you so much for hearing our measures. We have 4 on this agenda. Very grateful to Susie for agreeing to serve again. She had been on our board previously, comes with a lot of experience as a CEO for the Arcadia and 15 Craigside, and will be a nice added benefit, especially as we go into our state planning process over the next year. So we look forward to working with her again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, we have the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs in support.
Thank you, Chair. Very silent chair of the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs. And on my robust support for the company. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We also have written testimony and support from Kathleen Yokouchi, Nancy Creedman, Elizabeth Kent, Laura Reichart, Sarah Yuan, and Paige Heckathorn Choi. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, is the nominee available?
Not present, Chair.
We got her in person.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, not on Zoom, Chair.
Yeah.
So Chair, Senator Baker and Senator San Buenaventura, thank you very much for the nomination, and I just look forward to serving and being part of PBA again.
Thank you very much. Any questions for the nominee or testifiers?
No, except I'd like to thank you for volunteering before and volunteering again. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 678, Shelley Ogata, to the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs, term to expire June 30, 2026. Again, we have Office on Aging.
Thank you again for hearing this one. Shelley, this is will be her second term. She comes from Hawaii County Office on Aging and now is working, I think, with the County Council. So, she comes with a lot of experience knowing our programs, the ADRC, the Kapuna Care Program. So we're very happy to have her for a second term. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs.
Thank you for the established support.
Thank you very much. We also have written testimony and support from the Hawaii County Office of Aging, Premier Medical Group Hawaii, Jan Marie Osorio, Charlene Iboshi, Jacqueline Gardner, James Sisler, and Sally Anchetta. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, Ms. Ogata, please proceed.
Aloha. I just wanted to thank everyone for the support and I look forward to my reappointment and continuing our work advocating for our kupuna, especially on Hawaii Island. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions for the nominee?
No, just a short message. Aloha, Shelley. Thank you for serving and having to serve, volunteering to serve again. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 681, Jenny Chahanovich, for consideration to the Health Planning Council Kauai Sub-Area, term to expire June 30, 2024. First, we have the State Planning, Health and Development Agency in support.
Yes, aloha, Chair. My name is Wendy Nihoa from SHPTA, and we stand in strong support.
Thank you very much. We also have written testimony in support from Ray Vara, Lance Sagawa, and Paige Heckathorn Choi. Is there anyone else who would like to testify on this nominee?
Aloha, Senators. Japson would like to stand in strong support. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Buenconsejo Lam. Okay, Ms. Chahanovich, please proceed.
Good afternoon. I really appreciate all the support and I'm honored to do a second term. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
No, same thing. So thank you for having served and volunteering to serve again, Ms. Chahanovich. We do deserve all the experiences everyone here provides. Thank you.
Thank you. My honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 682, Randall Landry II, for consideration to the Language Access Advisory Council, term to expire June 30, 2025. Office of Language Access in support.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, and Senator San Buenaventura. Office of Language Access stand on our written testimony in support of Mr. Laundry to the council and be available for any questions committee may have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have written testimony all in support from the Department of Transportation, Daniel Williams, let me see. Yeah, Lisa Terry Chang, Morris Atta, and Curtis Motoyama. Is there anyone else who would like to testify on this nomination? Do we have the nominee on?
Aloha, Chair, Vice Chair, and Senator San Buenaventura. Same thing.
All good, thank you.
All good. Apologies for that. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to have this nomination and to be considered for this, to be part of the Language Access Advisory Council. And I just want to thank everyone who provided testimony and support.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions?
No, but thank you for having served and thank you for volunteering to serve again. And I'm sure you're going to have problems with other languages as well as my name. Aloha.
Apologies. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Alan Souza, for consideration to the State Council on Developmental Disabilities, term to expire June 30, 2023. This is Governor's Message 700. So first up, we have the State Council on Developmental Disabilities.
We stand on our testimony in strong support for Alana. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, we have DHS online in support.
Good afternoon. Aloha, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the committee. I'm Judy Moore Peterson. I'm the MedQuest Administrator, and we strongly support Alana Souza for this role. We believe that she will really strengthen and continue to strengthen our relationship with the State Council on Developmental Disabilities. Thank you very much for this opportunity to express our strong support for this nomination. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. We also have written testimony in support from Denise Yamanaka and Ashley Wakuta. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, Ms. Souza.
Hello, I just like to say thank you so much for this opportunity and just thank you for everyone's support and looking forward to working with everyone.
Thank you very much. Members, questions?
No, on behalf of the committee, thank you for volunteering to serve. Aloha.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll move to Governor's Message 708, Nicholas Pananganan, for consideration to the Health Planning Council Kauai Sub-Area for a term to expire June 30, 2026. SHPTA in support.
Yeah, aloha, Chair, Vice Chair Wendy Nihoa for SHPTA. We stand in strong support.
Thank you very much. The Hawaii Firefighters Association in support. Okay, and we also have written testimony from John Jensen in support. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, do we have the nominee? Okay, we will move on to the next nomination, Governor's Message 709 and 710, Sarah Bleckman, for consideration to the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Hawaii Service Area Board for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Department of Health. Oh, thank you very much. We also have written testimony from Anthony Florig, Andrea Sussel, Camille Bussier. Is there anyone else who'd like to testify? Okay, Ms. Bleckman.
Yes, I'm just very grateful for the opportunity to serve and grateful for the nominations and support.
Thank you very much. Members, any questions?
Oh, thank you very much for, on behalf of the committee, for volunteering to serve. Appreciate you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next nominee is Governor's Message 711, William Kinaka, to the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs for a term to expire June 30, 2026. Executive Office on Aging.
Good afternoon again. Thank you, Caroline Caligrao. Just strong support for this nominee. This will be his second term coming from Maui County. And he just radiates service and understands it. And if you read his bio, it's just amazing. And I'm very grateful that he wants to serve again and appreciate his support of the Executive Office on Aging. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all the submitted testimony we have. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, is the nominee on? Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 712. Lisa Spencer, for consideration to the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs.
Linda. Linda Spencer.
Lisa. It is Lisa.
Lisa, okay. Executive Office on Aging.
And my apologies. It was Linda, who was my former board chair, who nominated Lisa, I think. And I apologize. We are.
Thank you for clearing that up since we're on the internet.
But we're very grateful to have Lisa to put in for this. Has a lot of experience with long-term care, and this will be very helpful as we move forward our state plan on aging for the next 4 years. So we look forward to having her expertise and serving on our board. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs. Thank you very much. We also have written testimony in support from Susan Young, Christina Liu, and Jeffrey Moniz. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, Ms. Spencer, please go ahead.
Aloha. I'm thankful for the support of my colleagues and peers and look forward to serving our kupuna. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Members, any questions?
Yes, I apologize, Ms. Spencer, for your butchering your first name, and I do appreciate you volunteering to serve. And my comments will be to the Office of Aging. Perhaps you should put in an amended testimony. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we'll move to Governor's Message 713. Ku'ulei aloha o Nalani Salzer Vital, for consideration to the Hawaii Advisory Commission on Drug Abuse and Controlled Substances, term to expire June 30, 2026. Department of Health.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, and Senator. Department of Health standing in strong support of Ku'ulei for another term to Hawaii Advisory Commission on Drug Abuse and Controlled Substances. Are just standing by for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all the testimony we've received. Is there anyone else who would like to testify on the nomination? Okay, do we have the nominee? Okay, we'll move to the next nominee, Governor's Message 731, Kristen Polens, for consideration to the Radiologic Technology Board, term to expire June 30, 2025. Department of Health. In support, we also have Lori Okuda in support. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, is the nominee on? All right, we'll move to the next. Oh, please go ahead.
To the
Please.
proud to serve our profession.
Thank you very much. Members, any questions?
No, but thank you for agreeing to serve, volunteering to serve.
Okay, thank you. Governor's Message 732 and 733, Lori Reedus, again to the Radiologic Technology Board, term to expire June 30, 2026.
Person or a NICMED person?
We have written testimony all in support from the Department of Health, HHSC East Hawaii Region, Linda Reedus, Michael Frederick, Elena Kabatu, Lisa Shiroma, Jeananne Dillard, and Stephen Louis. Is there anyone in the room or online that would like to testify on this nominee? Okay, seeing none, Ms. Reedus, please proceed.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve, and I look forward to working with the Radiologic Technology Board.
Thank you very much. Any questions, members?
No, on behalf of the committee, thank you for volunteering to serve, Ms. Reedus.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll move to our next set of nominees. Governor's Messages 748 and 749, Stacy Haumea to the Health Planning Council, Hawaii County Sub Area, terms to expire June 30, 2026. Shipta, in support.
Yes, aloha. Again, Shipta stands by its testimony in support of.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all the registered testimony we have. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, I'd like to note for the record, the following individuals all in support. Charlotte Grimm, Joseph Keaweaimoku Kaholokula, Ulupua Mahina Mai Kalani Pele Holani Blankenfield, Danita Narciso, Shelley Sung, Carl Kloss, Sid Hofield, Wendy Botello Cortez of the YMCA Hawaii Island, Janice Ikeda, David Kurohara. Yeah, that's it. Ms. Haumea, please proceed.
Aloha, Chair and Senators. Thank you very much for the nomination and the opportunity to serve. Thank you for all the support in the room and written testimony. I look forward to the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Members, questions?
No. Dr. Haumea, thank you for volunteering to serve for Hawaii County. Aloha.
Okay, thank you very much. Moving on to Governor's Message 761, Jairus Kuniyuki to the Radiologic Technology Board, term to expire June 30, 2026. We have all written testimony in support. Is there anyone in person, online, or in the room who would like to testify on this nomination? Okay, if not, I'll just read quickly. The Department of Health, Stephanie Higa, Michelle Hayase Fong, Kristen Matsuura Alvarado, Francesca Crouch, Reiko Nakamoto, Jessel Horn, Stephen Louis, and Amanda Yee. Again, all in support of the nominee. Mr. Kuniyuki, please go ahead.
Aloha. I am thankful and grateful for this nomination to serve on the Radiologic Technology Board. Excited. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Members, questions?
No, thank you for volunteering to serve on behalf of the committee. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll move to the second to the last nominee on the agenda, Governor's Message 785, Hillary Okumura, for consideration to the Statewide Health Coordinating Council, term to expire June 30, 2025. Shipta, in support.
Yes, in strong support of. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We also have Diane Okumura testifying in support. Is there anyone else who would like to testify on this nomination? Okay, do we have the nominee on?
I think she had a schedule conflict.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you very much. We'll move to our final nominee, Governor's Message 821, Mark Vieira, for consideration to the State Council on Developmental Disabilities, term to expire June 30, 2026. State Council on Developmental Disabilities.
Thank you. We stand in support.
Thank you very much. We also have Bob Fitz and Bob Hudson also submitting testimony. Is there anyone else who would like to testify? Okay, Mr. Vieira, please go ahead.
You're muted.
Please unmute yourself.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey, I really appreciate the opportunity. 22-year-old daughter who has special needs. It's giving me a lot of perspective on the challenges, and also living in Kona for 20 some odd years has really informed me of the challenges that we face here on this island in this rural community. And I just hope and I pray that I can make a difference so that not just for my daughter's sake, but for my friends who live on the island, that hopefully the people that have developmental disabilities can live a better life and have a better future. And that's what I hope I can bring during the next 4 years.
Thank you very much. Any questions for the nominee?
No. Aloha, Mr. Vieira. This is Senator San Buenaventura. Thank you for volunteering to serve in this board. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Unless we need to, I think we can go right into decision making. So after reviewing the testimony, which was all in support of all of the nominees, and also the noted comments of Member San Buenaventura, I join her in thanking all of the nominees for their willingness to serve the public, step forward and volunteer for these important roles. And so on that note, I'd like to recommend that the committee advise and consent to all of the nominees on this Friday, April 8th, 1 p.m. agenda. Any discussion? Okay, I'll read off the nominees one more time, the governor's messages one more time, and then if it's okay with the committee, we'll take them all in one motion. Okay, so again, I'm going to recommend that we advise and consent to the following nominees: Governor's Messages 640 to 644, Governor's Messages 667 to 678, GM 681, 682, 700, GM 708 to 713, GM 731, 732, 733, 748, 749, 761, 785, and 821. Chair votes aye.
Vice Chair votes aye. Senator San Buenaventura.
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki. Aye. Senator Favela is excused. Chair, the recommendations have been adopted. And if I can just say for the record, we had a similar group of outstanding nominees before Consumer Protection this morning. We are so fortunate to have people willing to step forward and serve on these boards and commissions. So from your Vice Chair, mahalo nui loa to all these folks.
Thank you very much to all of our nominees. We are adjourned.